right, good morning, everybody. Welcome back to another morning of working out. Let's start with side shuffle. Here we go. Thanks for showing up. Looking good here. So another 40-30 workout, 40-30 strength-based workout. We're going to do some shoulder pressing. So if you are capable, you keep doing this, but watch. If you're capable of holding your arm straight above your head with your ear that's in front of your arm, if that's your shoulder mobility, then you can use a weight for you doing shoulder press. I would recommend that if you don't have that range of motion, then shoulder press to the best of your ability above your head, but with no weight. And you're just going to use the restricted connective tissue in your shoulder capsule as the resistance. So it's less focusing on strength, but more on developing range of motion, which is important to do first before you get strong. All right? Speed this up. Doing side shuffle, speed it up. Heels are touching the ground less when you go faster. You get a little bit lower to get a bit of a push off. Okay? More things are happening. All over your body all of a sudden. You realize, ooh, that's too fast. And then slow down a bit. Okay? 3, 2, 1. Excellent. All right. Leg swing to opposite hand. Leg swing to opposite hand. Nice. Now the breath got elevated. Now we're trying to calm that down. Hand is touching. The spine is not bending very much. It's not twisting very much. The core is holding quite vigorously. Here we go. All right, so you're doing this at the speed that you like. So let's speed it up just a little bit. All right, nice. For this to work well, you need to squeeze your abdomen a little bit tighter. 3, 2, 1. Nice, excellent. Now stand there, feet together, all right? Hands out to the side. All I want you to do is balance on one leg and swing one leg out to the side as far as possible, and then bring it back, and the other way. That's like those desktop metal balls that swing out and hit one and then the other one goes, or maybe you swing two and then two go. That physics test, all right? All right, we're doing this. If you go too far, the hip's gonna cramp, so be careful. I want you to keep your knee straight and avoid the temptation of leading with your toe. So don't end up with your toe pointed towards the ceiling. Lead with your heel. That's right. That does not make it feel better or easier, but that's what we're doing. How are your shoulders doing? They're getting warmed up from just holding your arms out here. We're doing one more each side. Oh, that's awesome. And bring that in. Okay. What are we doing today? Oh yeah, okay. Dynamic mobility. I'm moving so fast. Camera lost me again. Right foot goes back. Arms swing, fingers touch. And we pop up. Other side, same idea. Remember, you get to choose how far back you step, how low you go, and where do your fingers touch? Right above your head or in front of your face? All of that's determined by you. You got to pay attention to you. Once you figure it out, now you know what you can do. Now you know your edge. Potentially work towards pushing that out a little bit further. All right? Going slower here actually creates more heat and less huffing and puffing. So don't hurry this. Enjoy it. But don't hold any position still. One more each side. Excellent. And we are ready. Okay, here's our workout today. 40-30. 40 on, 30 off. Spiderman squat paired with shoulder press. That's it. Okay, so the Spiderman squat has us starting with quite wide feet. Generally speaking, wider than you think. If it's not feeling right, go wider. See what happens. I want both feet or toes pointed straight forwards, okay? And then we go into the Spider-Man pose where he sits down on one leg and goes, okay? So that's our squat. We're doing one side, okay? And notice when I get down, my foot is still way on the outside of my shoulder. That's what I want, okay? How far down you go is dependent on how does your ankle feel? How does your knee feel? How strong are you? That's all up to you. But what we're all doing together properly is when the movement starts, The bum reaches backwards. The knee does not go forwards. We're all doing that, okay? All right, so we do one side for 40 seconds. Then we come out. And then we take, if we got the shoulder mobility, we do our shoulder press, okay, for 40 seconds. So this works with a can of soup, a dumbbell, a kettlebell, one of those little weighted sandbag things you can wrap around your wrist. That's all that's useful for, by the way. Don't go for a walk with them on your wrists, okay? You just get an AC sprain, and that's not good. So this is a lot about core as well. Shoulder press is like brace and then push and be strong, okay? So you do 40 seconds one side, and then we do sides, Spiderman squat, 40 seconds, other side, shoulder press. You get the idea. It's gonna be awesome. We're gonna do 3 rounds of it. And then my goal, my hope, my dream is to do a full pyramid plank today. Okay, get ready. We're going in 3, 2, 1. Pick a side, and we're going. Nice. So that leg that's really working quite hard, the one that's bending and straightening, I want you to feel pressure through the heel, probably through the outer edge of the foot, and a little bit in the ball of the foot. You're using your whole foot, but mostly the heel. Okay. You're really bracing, especially at the bottom, and you're exhaling as you come up. And that's it. Your chest will come forwards, but the head stays up. All right? That makes sense. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Nice. Perfect. Okay, so you'll notice if you forgot to breathe, you come up and you're kind of lightheaded and a little nauseated feeling. That's your cue that you didn't breathe very well. So oftentimes when I say something, it's because I just noticed me doing it. All right, grab your weight. We still got some time. 5 seconds, shoulder press. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. So when we're at the top, the elbow goes straight, perfectly straight. Nice. And then you're exhaling as you lift, feeling strong. The wrist has to handle this, the elbow and the shoulder. So depending on, I don't know, maybe one of those 3 things is not quite right on you, then that's your limiting factor, and that's what's going to benefit from this the most. Okay, does it feel like you could lift more weight if it wasn't for that wrist? Sure, okay, cool. Doesn't matter. 3, 2, 1, and rest. You work on the weakest link of the kinematic chain, get it stronger, and then move forwards. It is possible to, let's say, load things up and kind of work around that weak link. That's a common thing that people do with exercise. They use too much weight or work too hard and work through or around the weak link, and that weak link never gets stronger. Spiderman squat, other side. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Now here's the debate. One side is usually different than the other. So you may have naturally started with your so-called good or strong side. Now that you're on the other side, are you going as low as you were on the first side? Okay, this is where the mirror comes in. You want to be doing it the same on both sides. Notice the little side bonus, the stretch in the straight leg. As you drop, you get a little nice groin stretch. Enjoy that, that's good for you. 3, 2, 1, and come up, right on. So maybe from some of the stuff we did last class, I noticed a little bit of groin tightness. So now we're stretching it out as we strengthen something else. Okay, we got last kettlebell press here, and then round 1 is done. All right, grab your weight, we're getting ready. In 3, 2, 1, here we go. Exhale as your eyes, brace, pull those ribs down with your stomach muscles. You can still inhale and exhale while bracing. It's not particularly easy if you've never practiced it. but that's one of the things you're practicing here, is bracing while breathing. Nice. 3, 2, 1, rest. Put that weight down. One round done. So there's a possibility that we're all experiencing the same thing, but definitely if you've been doing these things quite regularly, or any sort of fitness quite regularly, so you have fitness. Spiderman squat, first side, 3, 2, 1, here we go. And that experience should be that by round 2, things are actually feeling easier, right? Your body is activated, engaged, energy delivery systems have turned on, and you feel better. So if you're new to this, new to exercise, and round 1 is the easiest, but round 2 you start to fade a little bit. Also totally normal, okay? So look forward to that ending in the future, because that's awesome. And then just pace yourself, okay? 3, 2, 1, and rest. So by pacing yourself, now moving slower doesn't always make it easier, so that's not the first choice. But honestly, we're doing a 40-30 clock, okay? So I'll say go, and maybe you count to 5 before you go, okay? Or 10. But so you're changing the workout from a 40-30 to a 35-45. Shoulder press. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Okay, so now you might be counting to 5 before you start the exercise. So you're working for 35 seconds instead of 40. That is exactly how you want to do this if that's what you need to do. Okay? You are not missing out on anything. It is not an error or a mistake. In fact, it's one of the most useful, powerful tools that people eventually learn when they exercise for themselves. We're almost there. 3, 2, 1, rest. So the idea of, I don't know, you might have a thought that says, well, I should do the whole workout, otherwise I'm not getting all the benefit. No, that's not true. What you should do, the word should, what you should do is exactly what you should do. And sometimes it's a process to figure out what that is for you. You figure it out by doing stuff. So, squat, other side, 3, 2, 1, here we go. Nice, exhale as your eyes. So it's quite possible for someone out there to find this exercise easy from a muscular strength standpoint, but tingly and uncomfortable because of what the knee has to do with this movement, okay? So you're moderating how far you go down, and you're working with it, not necessarily through it, but this is good rehab for that knee that's a little bit wonky. 3, 2, 1, rest. Excellent. All right, so sometimes things can be a little sore when we're doing it. Sometimes that's a red flag, and sometimes it's a green flag. What's the difference? How does that knee feel later in the day, and how does it feel tomorrow? Is it sore tomorrow? Then what you did was either too much or incorrect. Shoulder press. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. But what's very common is that the knee or the shoulder, whatever, feels a little sore during the exercise. It wasn't that much fun, a little unpleasant. But by this afternoon, it actually feels better than normal, and tomorrow it feels pretty good. Certainly not worse, okay? That means what you're doing is very good for you. Note that. Write something down. Make a mental note. Knee hurt with squats. I didn't like it. I was concerned, but the next day I felt great. 3, 2, 1, rest. All right, last set coming up. So then you tell yourself, you remind yourself of that the next time you do the workout. Say, all right, little mamby-pamby Duane, you know when you didn't like that feeling when you're doing the exercise, but then you realized it was good for you later? Well, embrace it. All right. Last Spiderman squat on this side. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. A little insight into my self-talk during workouts. Still breathing, right? Exhaling is your eyes. We're pressing it out. Excellent. This is the last leg thing. Unless from some miracle we'll have some time at the end to do some isometric stuff. But I don't think that's going to happen. 3, 2, 1. Rest. Okay, nice. All right, that was the third set on that leg. So now, if that set felt even better than the second one, that represents you having significant fitness development. And also, you might be able to work a little harder during the workout, okay? So that's cool. For me, I noticed just a little bit of a fade, like it was about as hard as the first set again. Shoulder press, 3, 2, 1, here we go. Realizing that to make that exercise significantly harder happens by dropping like an extra 2 millimeters. And now it went from a 7 out of 10 to a 10 out of 10. Remember, if you've got the range of motion, use it, okay? When you're up here, the arm should be behind the ear, and that happens without shooting the head forwards. Okay? 3, 2, 1, rest. Perfect. Oh, use it or lose it. That overhead stuff, when it comes to activities of daily living and actually using the cupboards, the top cupboards and not just the bottom cupboards. Getting your shirt on, okay? So yeah, a button-up shirt's nice, but depending on, the 80-year-old fingers. 3, 2, 1, other side. Here we go. So buttons aren't always the option when you get to be 80 or 90 or 100 or whatever, okay? Nice to just pull on something loose and easy, but you still got to get those hands above your head to do that, right? Or someone's coming in to help you. And it's nicer if you can do it yourself. We're all going to agree that dressing ourselves is better than having someone dress us. 3, 2, 1, rest. So, whether your memory goes there or you need to write it down, why am I doing this? There's different reasons, maybe for different days. There's always a good reason. Okay. Shoulder press, last one, last side. Doing this in 5 seconds. We're going in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Still bracing. Abdomen's been working since we started this whole process, right? Nice work. Keep breathing. The muscles that are working here aren't that large, so we're not making a whole lot of CO2, but we're going to be doing some plank stuff, and we're going to need all that CO2 blown off as much as possible. Nice, we're almost there. We're in 3, 2, 1, and rest. Perfect. All right, put that weight down. We're done with that. And yes, I think we're gonna have enough time to get through all this. So last day we did part of a pyramid plank. Today we're doing it all. Okay, so use an apparatus to make this possible for yourself if needed. This is where you have your hands on your stool, chair, back of the couch, or the third step, okay? I'm going to turn that off. Or challenge yourself. Maybe you can do 20 seconds on the floor, but everything longer than that is harder. Okay, well, here's a plan. We're just going to throw that apparatus away, and we're just going to use the floor, okay? And then you're going to go for 20 seconds, and it's going to be awesome. And then the second set, you're going to try for 30, but maybe stop whenever you stop. And then for the third set, same thing. You're just going to go as long as you can, and then stop when you have to stop. If you are stopping, then just stop. Don't jump back in after 10 seconds, okay? Give yourself a chance to actually recover and get ready for the next round. Because here's the thing, you might try as hard as you can on set 2 and you get to 25 seconds. And then set 3, you actually get to 30 seconds because you rested and you're ready to go and you're jacked. It's like, I'm going to do this. Anyways, that's one way to do this. All right, plank pyramid. It's going to be awesome. Ready in 3, 2, 1, and you're up in your plank and you're holding it for 20 seconds to start with. 20 seconds. I'll give you a bit of a countdown here so you know where we are. We're halfway, 10 seconds to go. We're holding and we're breathing. It's awesome. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Okay, 30 seconds rest. Note, I'm always doing this on my hands because it's a lot, there's a lot more happening that's beneficial for me. But I recognize that maybe there's wrists out there that can't handle this at all. So elbows works really well too, okay? So do that. But every once in a while, go to the hands to get those wrists stronger to tolerate it, okay? Next one, 3, 2, 1, up. Now that's 30 seconds this time, 30 seconds. We're breathing, we're holding, 20 seconds to go. That's halfway, 15 seconds. 10 to go. 5 to go. 3, 2, 1, rest. Nice, okay. Oh, think recovery, think happy thoughts. We get a 30-second rest between each one. A little bit more might be good. If you're doing this on your own, you could change that 30-second to 40, 50, or 60 seconds, but probably not more than 60, okay? All right, next one gets a little longer. It's 40 seconds. We're going in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. 40 seconds. 35. 30. 25. Halfway, 20. 15. 10. 5. 3, 2, 1. Rest. Nice. Oh, I feel like we might just, I'm almost run short of time here. That's okay. I'm not going to worry about it. It'll be good. I know for sure we're going to get the big one in, the 50-seconder, which is the next one. Yeah, and we're not going to do the whole thing again. How much time do we need for this? Oh, I could do the math on that and figure it out. All right, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Now this is for 50 seconds. That's a legit plank hold. So here we go. So it's 20 seconds if that's your max, but I'm just saying 50 seconds. Now we're in it. Okay, 35 to go. 30 to go. Halfway, 25 to go. 20 to go. 15 to go. 10 to go. 5 to go. 3, 2, 1, rest. Okay. All right. This is our normal time that we would stop and start stretching. I'm going to steal a minute of that. We're doing one more of this. I don't care. Because it's so much fun to go from something long to something slightly shorter. Also, we're doing 40 seconds next, and it doesn't even feel shorter. So that's just kind of a cool, fun game to play. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. We're up. Yeah, it's like this. I don't know, the mind gets tricked into thinking, oh, it'll be so much easier, but then it isn't. 30 seconds to go. 25 seconds to go. 20 seconds, halfway. 15 seconds to go. 10 seconds. Now it's 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, rest. Nice work. Oh, that's awesome. All right. There will come a day when I leave enough time so we can do the whole thing. Because there is something special about ending on a 20-second plank that's super easy and you feel like you just crushed it. All right, we're doing my favorite stretch, a lunge stretch. For my soft little knees, I like to put something comfortable underneath. I've got my left foot out in front and elbows go to the front knee, or if it's there for you, the hands come down to the floor on the inside of that front leg. Very important. I want your front foot flat. I want your foot right beside your hands. Okay, head is up, chest is up. And I'm just letting my cannonball pelvis just gently sink to the floor. Lots of things are being stretched right now, and the tightest one of those things is the one that's holding me back. So I'm just letting it figure itself out and relax. 3, 2, 1, and switch sides. And you do this nice and slowly, because who knows how things feel at this point. Don't rush it. For those of you who don't know, I train and compete in the sport of biathlon, skiing and shooting. And it's coming up in the Olympics. It's going to be super fun to watch. We might have a Regina kid, Logan Pletz, actually racing for us on our team. So the sport involves lying down on a mat on your stomach while wearing cross-country skis. So you lie flat, and then you shoot, and then you get back up. When you watch the Olympic athletes do it, like anything, it looks super easy, okay? 3, 2, 1, and switch sides. But I'm part of a master's group that does this. And they're like me, kind of fit and have some capacity to do some stuff. But you put skis on your feet and a rifle on your back, and you say, hey, get down on your stomach and then get back up again. We look like where you just fell out of the wheelchair in the home and you're trying to get back into it. It's really hard. So what we do it nice and slowly. Speaking of move to your capacity, don't pretend you're going to the Olympics because you're going to dislocate a hip. Just get down and get back up again the way you do it. 3, 2, 1, and switch sides. So with a post-workout stretch, if you worked hard and you're tired and things are a little clicky and creaky and not quite right, just do this in the fashion that you do it. That's it. It's our last stretch on the last side. Enjoy it. So far we're on track. You're showing up. I'm showing up. 2 most important check boxes hit. Back next week. And we're just going to keep doing this. 3, 2, 1, and relax. And that's the workout for the day. Thanks for showing up. I appreciate it, and so does your body. And I will see you next week. Take care.